way down in there, that little puddle. It's right underneath the turbo. It looks like it's coming from underneath the CP4. What's up guys, we're back with another vlog, whether you like it or not. So it's only been a few days since Atlantic City, but I noticed when I was down there actually that this thing had some fuel sitting in the valley under the turbo. I kept an eye on it, I dried it up before I came home, but I'm gonna tear into this thing and see what's leaking. It might be a supply line, I'm not really sure yet. I won't know until I get the piping off because it's all in the way, and then I'll dig underneath there and see what's going on with that. I'll show you guys where it is. Probably, hopefully I don't fall here, hold on. You can probably see way down in there, that little puddle. It's right underneath the turbo. So it's probably right on top. I don't know, I won't know until, like I said, I pull all this apart, but also seeing all this chrome piping makes me want to do something with it because I don't want chrome. I also worked out a deal with Alec because the wheels that are on my truck currently are off his Super Duty, but I kind of like them, so I offered him a little trade deal where I'm going to polish a couple sets of his wheels and he's going to give me these wheels. So it's a pretty fair trade, you know. I'll polish some wheels and get some wheels. All right, so I got all the piping off, and if you look down in there, you can see it better. There's a puddle right by the CP4. So I'm going to check the lines going in and out of the CP4. Maybe one's loose, hopefully. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. I can't visibly see it. It looks like it's coming from underneath the CP4. So I'm gonna take my scanner and my camera and scope underneath there and see if I could see if maybe it's where the CP4 mounts or something, because it's not coming from above it. So I'll figure that out. All right, so it's the next day. Brian wound up swinging by and we wound up tearing apart the whole top of this truck. And we started it up and I scoped it, and what I noticed was there was fuel dripping from where the CP4 meets the engine. And what that means is the internal seal is weeping and it's coming out of the weep hole. So I actually contacted RCD Diesel because it's their stroker pump, and they were the most helpful, welcoming people that I've ever talked to on the phone. The guy was perfectly understanding. He sent me a brand new pump for free, even giving me a return label and overnighting it. So that's pretty cool of him. So I'm gonna throw the new pump in tomorrow, probably when I get it, when I get home. But if not, I'll do it this weekend. But I highly recommend RCD Diesel if you guys are looking for anything, especially Ford related. They got everything. They do all their machining in-house. They sell fuel kits, turbos, built crate engines. They machine their own rods. Anything you can think of, they do. And their customer service is amazing. But back to the truck. So we got all the piping off, and then down in the valley, obviously right there is the CP4. Underneath that is where the fuel is leaking, and then it's running down in the valley right here. So I'm gonna start pulling more off this and hopefully get that out and inspect it and then send it back to them. All right, so it's the next day and my pump came in from RCD, which is crazy because I just ordered it yesterday. I already opened up the box, so I'll just show you guys the pump. So first off, it was super cool and nice of them. They sent me a couple t-shirts. I'll show you guys, they're pretty nice actually. This is the front. And then the back's pretty sweet. Pretty neat. Anyway, I'll show you guys the pump now. Get this thing out of here. Sticker. Nice. There's the Johnny. New unit. So, let me show you. Hold on. Gotta get my hands free. Alright, so the issue I had on mine was this little, which I'm assuming I didn't take it off yet, but it's the only way it could be coming out. There's this little weep hole right there. And I think what's happening is the fuel inside of the pump is pushing, and it pushed past the internal seal. So now it's running down this because this is where it mates to the engine. There's a gear on the end of here that's gear driven. So what I think happened is, like I said, it pushed out of the internal seal, and then it was leaking down here and dripping off the bottom. But yeah, they were super cool. No questions asked. They sent me the brand new one for free, and I'm sending the old one back. And they want to know what happened to it. So that's pretty cool. A company that puts R&D in, and they want to know what's going on. But anyway, brand new pump. I'm going to be putting this in. I don't know if I'm going to record it or not. I might record a little bit here and there. But for the most part, it's going to kind of suck. So I probably won't record much. But yeah, new CP 4.2, 10.3 millimeter stroker pump going in the 6.7. I just had to show you guys this though, because I'm getting all kinds of presents today. I also ordered a full oil change for the S4, and they sent me a little gift too. So we give the S4 nothing but the best, so it gets liquid moly. What I got, and they sent me a little thing of gummies. Also, if you guys can't tell, my favorite color is like that, like sea glass kind of sea foam turquoise color. It's the color of the calipers on the truck, as well as my Instagram, and it's the color of the calipers on the S4. And I got a little idea why I had all the intercooler piping off, since it was just chrome, to do all of that the same way. It's the air intake. But yeah, so what I did was I primed them, well I scuffed them, primed them, painted them with that color, and then what I actually did was I went over them with clear bed liner to kind of give them like a frosted look, and kind of, you know, give them a little bit more strength, so it's not just, you know, bare paint if anything hits it. So yeah, so they'll look pretty good under the engine bay as well. All right, I made more progress this morning because it started to rain last night. I got the front cover off for the injection pump, and if anyone ever does one of these, make sure you time it. I'll try to zoom in on the video or get the camera down in there, but you want one mark on the bottom sprocket and then 2 marks on that top sprocket, and you want them in between each other. That's how you know it's timed. All right, so I got the old injection pump out, and here it is. It looks like it was wet behind here, so that's what I'm assuming, is it was coming right out of that weep hole right there and then running down through there. But yeah, got this one out and toss the other one in now. And just like that, the 6.7 is back together and running. Ignore the intercooler pipes and the intake pipe. I got them all dirty when I was installing them. I'll wipe all down and clean them all. Right now I'm just gonna go take it for a test drive to make sure everything's good, but it wound up being a missing O-ring under the disaster prevention kit, which I guess never saw fall off the unit, and I couldn't find any pictures of the other underside of the disaster kit to even know that there was an O-ring. So looking around a bunch, because all right, backtrack. So when I put it back together, it kept leaking. I thought it was bad O-rings on the fuel lines, put new O-rings on, still leaked. Thought it was an issue with the machining, messed with the O-ring some more, tightened the bolts in a different order, still leaking and everything. Long story short, there's a gasket under the disaster prevention kit that I didn't see fall off, if it even did. I didn't see when I took it off. There's a gasket underneath there, and it was actually causing the disaster kit to sit a little crooked on top of the CP4, and when it did that, it was pushing on the fuel lines, causing them to shoot fuel. But we got no ring on that now. It took me a while to find a picture of the underside of this kit to even know that there was an O-ring there, but I looked and looked and finally found one. So that's all good. I had let it run yesterday for a while, didn't leak anything, knock on wood. But right now I got all the piping back on. Like I said, I still got to clean it, but I'm gonna start it up and take it for a test drive, and hopefully everything goes well. So far so good, knock on wood once again. We got good rail pressure, and I don't see anything, but I'm gonna drive a little ways and I'll pull over and check to make sure it's not leaking. But so far I think we're good to go, and I hope this never does that again, because that sucked. I've really been slacking with my recording, and a lot of the reason of that is I only want to film stuff that I think is going to be of interest to people. I could record a bunch of random stuff, but I don't want to do that. No one wants to watch videos like that. So it's actually been a couple weeks since the last clip, but the 6.7 is still running great. It seems to be holding up okay. Everything's good, knock on wood, no leaks. And I actually have more stuff on order for it, which I'll talk about. But let me show you guys, because I actually did a couple things to it in the meantime, nothing crazy, but I'll show you guys what those are. So I got rain guards for it, and then I actually color matched them. I think it looks a lot cleaner than just having 2 black blobs sitting up there. Plus I love color match, if you can't tell already. And you know what they say, there's no such thing as too much color match, which is a lie, because you can have too much color match. But anyway, put the rain guards on, nothing crazy there. Threw these nice ripped American flag decals on. Nothing crazy so far there, but it's actually getting more color match stuff. Shocker there, right? So I have the factory headlights for these. They're up in the attic. The lenses were kind of like and it had orange side markers, and I was looking at these, and these are just Amazon specials, so they're actually starting to yellow a little bit, which is what I don't like. So I got the idea, I ordered brand new lenses, and I'm actually going to take the stocks that I have and I'm going to take them apart and I'm going to color match them white and put them all back together. And then I bought a new back bumper because this one's dented in, the plastic's broke, has a dent right there. So I ordered a new back bumper, so that'll be color matched. And then I don't know why, but the guy that I traded, he actually took my hitch receiver off, so I don't have any way to tow anything, hence the ball, which is bent. So I ordered a hitch for it. I might color match that white, I'm not sure yet. So those two things will be going on here, and then I'm not gonna say it's done because it's far from done, but like that'll really tie in the back end of this truck because it's kind of lacking a lot back here compared to the front, as far as, you know, attention and color match and all that. So I think that'll look pretty good. Also, I hope everyone had a good 4th of July. I made the most of it. I had to work on 4th of July, but I still made the most of it. I'm actually going to insert a burnout video that I took, well, that my girlfriend took of the truck on 4th of July. It was a pretty rowdy one, actually. I think you guys really like that. Let me show you guys right here. I hope that video boosted your American spirit because it sure helped me. So yeah, just a little update. I'll probably put this video out just the way it is for now because of all the other stuff I have coming in. I can make more content on that. Plus I got a few other things I got in mind that I want to take videos of. So just a little update. 6.7, it's running great, knock on wood, like I said. Injection pump's doing good, and we got some pretty cool parts on the way for it. Plus I got a couple other things in mind, but I'll see how that goes, and I'll just go from there. But yeah, moral of the story is just I could pump out a bunch of content of just random stuff, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather the videos be high in quality than quantity, so that means more to me than pumping out a bunch of random stuff that nobody wants to watch. So this one might be a little short, but I promise we got some stuff coming up, and it's only going to go up from here. Thanks everyone who continues to watch. Thanks for everyone that's new. Welcome to the channel. You're more than welcome to check out the old videos that go through the progress of this truck, as well as the one that I just got rid of. That was an interesting deal. There's a whole video on that. But yeah, so I just want to say thanks everyone for the continued support, and we're just gonna keep going up from here. We're doing really good, and I count it as a win for everyone. Not only to me, but my subscribers, my viewers, everyone. It just means a lot just to support, and you know, even like I said, new people coming along, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys stick around because we got a lot of good stuff in store, and it's going to pertain to more than just this truck. We got dirt bike stuff coming up, we got some side-by-side stuff coming up, just everyday life things that are going to be interesting. So stay tuned guys, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and be sure to check out the next one.